Welcome into Dave's Show Truckers Football, everybody. Along with Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Today, the Truckers hope this torrential downpour will help them slow down two-time Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Corey Marshall, who's well on his pace to being the first player ever to win a third Heisman.
I think it's going to take a lot more than that to help this inconsistent bunch out. They need a hurricane to cancel the game.
Come on, Harry. Dave's Show boasts the nation's top-ranked defense against the run.
Yeah, and what is it, like the top 5 or 10 leaders and tackles are all on the Truckers? I'm calling it a glitch combined with 8-minute quarters. Not buying it.
Well, not a moment to waste, so let's get to the action. Dave's Show will receive the opening kick under the rain here in Orlando, Florida. First play from scrimmage, Dave's Show quarterback Lauren Patterson leads the nation with 17 interceptions on the year. Sacked by Chris Coley. The Truckers would go 3 and out. Second play of Texas A&M's opening possession, 2nd and 8 at their own 41. Marshall out of the read option and he's gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Aggies. 59 yards on the run.
So much for the rain slowing him down.
The Truckers follow that up with one of their typical long drives. 9th play of the possession, 2nd and 4 across midfield. Patterson. To Lonnie Wilcox, takes it down near the 25. On the next play, Patterson. To Edward Barber, down inside the 10. The Aggies defense would tighten up and the Truckers would be forced to settle for the short field goal. Third play of the next Texas A&M drive, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Marshall back to pass. Scrambles and runs into a sack. Kenton Nugent with the pressure. 4 plays later, it's 4th down and the Aggies are forced to punt. And the ball goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Dave's Show makes their way out to the 23-yard line. This the 4th play of the possession, 1st and 10. Patterson out of the play action. Fires. Picked off by Seth Smith. Takes it down inside the 15.
Like I always say, you know it's coming. 18 interceptions this season, 24 last season. Dave's Show just doesn't know how to handle the sticks. This program's going nowhere.
Jesus. So A&M takes over at the 14. First play of the second quarter. The handoff to Matt Watson. Touchdown Aggies. Third play of the next Dave's Show possession. 3rd and 7 at the 28-yard line. Patterson. To tight end Kenton Crawford for a gain of 16. 3 plays later, 1st and 10 across midfield. Patterson to Dominic Holloway down to the 25. 4 plays later, 4th and 10 and they're going for it. Ty Poole, touchdown Truckers! When you don't have a reliable kicker, that's what you gotta do. Dave's Show down by 4. 4th play of the next A&M drive, 2nd and 3 at midfield. Marshall with the keeper and he's got a wide open field in front of him. Takes it down inside the 20. 30 yards on the carry. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 3. Marshall on the run again. Gets inside the end zone. Touchdown Aggies. Marshall with over 100 yards rushing already. 7th play of the next Dave's Show possession. 1st and 10 approaching midfield. Patterson fakes the handoff. Fires to the right to Craig Tidwell. Takes it downfield 16 yards. On the next play, Patterson goes deep downfield to Barber for a gain of 28. 2 plays later, it's 3rd and 7. Patterson scrambles into a sack. Good old J.R. Jackson with the pressure. On the next play, 4th and 17, they're going for it again. Ty Poole again, touchdown Truckers!
Unbelievable.
We're getting somewhere. Ty Poole comes through on the 4th and long yet again. Truckers down by 4 at the half. Got some scores for you. South Carolina struggling with UMass and Florida struggling against Ohio. Definitely no shortage of highlights out here. Texas A&M quarterback Corey Marshall, aka Johnny Manziel, running wild all over the Dave Show Truckers defense.
Marshall.
Okay, Berman.
Again though, it's the same old story for Dave Show. The Truckers go on these long, time-consuming drives and find themselves trailing as usual.
Come on, Harry. We're playing close against superior competition.
No. Put the offensive skill level on Heisman, and these games aren't close.
Yeah, but who wants to watch that?
Who wants to watch this?
Hey, we're getting 5 to 10 likes per video on here. We must be doing something right.
Please.
Just stating the facts. How about let's head back out for second half action. Second play of A&M's opening second half possession, 1st and 10 at their own 46. Marshall fakes the handoff, fires to the right to Scott Campbell, and he's off to the races. Touchdown Aggies! 54 yards on the reception. 23 seconds into the second half, Texas A&M once again up by 11. Third play of Dave Show's first second half possession, 1st and 10 at their own 40. Patterson out of the play action. Sacked by good old J.R. Jackson, his 2nd sack of the game. After forcing a Dave Show punt, A&M takes over at their own 22-yard line. A handoff to Watson, plenty of room. 18 yards on the carry. On the next play, Marshall with the keeper finds an opening and gains 18 more. On the next play, Marshall sacked by Tavita Savoy. On the next play, Marshall finds Campbell for 18 yards. On the next play, Marshall finds an opening, 16 yards on the carry. The drive stalls and A&M extends their lead to 2 touchdowns after a short field goal. Second play of the next Dave Show possession, 2nd and 1 at their own 39. Patterson fakes the handoff, fires to the right to a wide open Craig Tidwell. Takes it downfield 18 yards. 3 plays later, it's 1st and 10 at the Aggie 30. Patterson finds Tidwell again, who takes it down inside the red zone. On the next play, Patterson keeps it, takes it down inside the 5, and the Devil approves. 2 plays later, the pitch to Holloway. Touchdown Truckers! With just over a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, Texas A&M clinging to a 1-touchdown lead. Paul Prince back for the return. Finds an opening, and that lead might be back up to 2 touchdowns. Brought down after a 64-yard return. A&M takes advantage of the short field, the handoff to Watson. Touchdown Aggies! Texas A&M goes 32 yards on 6 plays and just over a minute to go back up by 2 touchdowns. Third play of the next Dave Show possession, nearly doubling up Texas A&M on 1st downs to this point. Patterson out of the play action. Picked off by Lance Wall.
Ball game.
Really? You're gonna go there?
Hey, they haven't been able to stop Corey Marshall all day. He'll be throwing a party after this one.
Well, the Dave Show defense forces an A&M 3-and-out, and the Truckers' offense is on the move. This is the 7th play of the drive, 3rd and 1 at the Aggies' 41. Patterson goes deep downfield to Lonnie Wilcox for a gain of 24. On the next play, Patterson sacked by Seth Smith for a loss of 6. 2 plays later, 3rd and 16. Jesse Holmes with the reception, gain of 20. 1st and goal. Patterson tackled in the backfield for a loss of 4. And the Truckers decide to give it to their junior fullback, Jamin Pratt. He's got 3 carries to pick up 7 yards. Touchdown, Truckers! With just under 2.5 minutes to go in the game, Dave Show's down by 7. Truckers lined up to attempt the onside kick. And Texas A&M recovers. They take the ball right downfield. This is the 6th play of the drive. The handoff to Watson. Touchdown, Aggies!
Ball game.
All right. But Dave Show's not going to go down without a fight. The drive starts at their own 25-yard line. Patterson to tie Poole, gain of 19. On the next play, Patterson picked off by Lance Wall again, and that should do it.
Told ya.
Lauren Patterson's 3 interceptions today bring his season total up to 20.
He's got to throw 4 more in the next 2 games to set the school record. I think he can do it.
Texas A&M comes down here to Orlando and gets the job done. Rain didn't slow Corey Marshall down as he adds to his already stellar resume to make a case for a 3rd straight Heisman. The final score, Aggies 45, Dave Show 31. Patterson threw for 400 yards, and again the Truckers' offense dominated a game in time of possession, doubling up the Aggies 22 minutes to 11, and also nearly doubling them in first downs converted, 24 to 13. Overall, offense was the name of the game here today in the rain. Both teams combined for 866 total yards, with Texas A&M gashing up Dave Show with 237 yards on the ground. Next week, the Truckers host the 19th-ranked Florida Gators, who are coming off a lackluster performance today against the Ohio Bobcats.
Well, Dave Show comes up with lackluster performances against everybody.
Come on, Harry, that's not always true.
I'm telling you, if Dave Show intends on becoming bowl eligible, it's going to depend on that final game of the year at Vanderbilt, and nothing's a gimme for this program.
Harry Downer, always good for bulletin board material.
Well, it's not helping.
All right. Checking on this week's SEC scoreboard, South Carolina ended up pulling away from UMass and Ole Miss with an upset win at LSU. That'll do it for us here. For Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss a moment of the action. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next show.